I just don't believe in his policies, and I believe he's racist.
Okay. What proof do you have that he's racist?
I don't have any. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Don't you need proof to back that up?
Not for an opinion, I don't.
He should be in jail for everything that he does. I mean, he's stealing money. He's making money off the American public.
He is very similar to Hitler. He's a dictator. He's not a president.
What are some of the main things we think of when we think of Hitler? Like, what did he do?
I'm drawing a blank now. There's music in my ear.
So what's the proof that he's racist?
Again, that is my opinion. I'm not here to prove it to you.
Are you okay?
You caught me really off guard.
It's okay. You don't have to cry. It's okay. It's just a question. Well, you're back at the downtown Lakeland Farmers Market. I hope everybody behaves themselves today. Well, we had to come back. We're having dialogue in the public square the way it's meant to be. So stay tuned. Let's go talk to some people. If you could give Donald Trump a letter grade, A through F, what would you grade him?
F. He failed. He's terrible.
Okay.
No comment.
No comment. Why would you give him like a million Fs?
I give him a million Fs because he is very similar to Hitler.
He's what?
Very similar to Hitler. He's a dictator. He's not a president.
Okay. So he's a dictator.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the main things we think of when we think of Hitler? Like, what did he do?
I'm drawing a blank now. There's music in my ear.
What would you give him?
F.
Why so?
I just don't believe in his policies, and I believe he's racist.
Okay. What proof do you have that he's racist?
I don't have any. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Don't you need proof to back that
Not
up?
for an opinion, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's how opinions are formed, reading facts and digesting information.
Well, I mean, he's been sued how many times for racial discrimination in New York for his housing units? That's just one example.
Yeah, well, he was one of the first people to let black people work for him in Mar-a-Lago and his other companies.
Well, I have actually been to Mar-a-Lago, and I've seen the facilities there. I'm a retired chef.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Okay.
That kitchen's rough.
I would go -3
Negative
at least.
3?
And his presidency's not over yet, so
Yeah, I know. So he could improve.
no, he's only go lower.
No?
for sure.
Why would you give him such a low number?
Because he is how do I want to say it? Pushing back this country like 100 years in terms of the social situation and stuff. Have a good day.
I have no clue what you mean by that, I'll be honest. Look at those birds! Hi!
Permit to be out here? No.
I was like, oh man, I'm ready to tussle.
Yes, you are. I've seen you. Good job.
I love your birds. What are their names?
This is Winnie
Winnie?
and Tequila. He
And
wants to
Tequila.
eat your mic.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, you're like a liberal, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. What do you think?
Honestly, Z.
Z?
It's Z.
Okay, why would you say that?
Honestly, he's just, I don't know how to put it into words, but he's just so special with everything he's been doing, with holding stamps, building the ballroom when people are hungry. It's crazy.
So when he's building the ballroom, when people are going hungry, how do you kind of relate the two to be together?
I mean, withholding SNAP benefits because the government shut down, and he's just spending. I mean, yeah, it's his own money, but at the same time, his country's hungry, and he's just like, well, I'm gonna ignore the courts, not do what they're telling me to do.
What letter grade would you give him?
F. Yeah, what's below F?
What below F? An F minus? Why would you give him an F minus?
Because he sucks.
Yeah.
He's
Horrible.
horrible. Yeah.
Why so?
He doesn't care about the people. He cares about himself and making his rich friends rich.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just think that he's corrupt.
What grade would you give Donald Trump's job so far in his second term?
Absolute 0.
On a grading scale like A, B,
F.
F? Why so?
I think he's been doing a terrible job, actually. I think he's actively trying to harm our nation. I think he's not only has he been actively ruining our defense, he's been trying to dumb our nation down. He's been trying to, I would say, basically just trying to weaken us.
Okay. How would you think that he's trying to weaken us? On purpose?
Yes.
Okay. What examples do you have for that proof? That was very brave of you. Did your lady let you come back and say that? So if someone came up and accused you, your character, of just basically tried to character assassinate you and claim something really awful and tell other people about it, wouldn't you want them to at least be able to say why they believe that about you?
Again, first off, I don't tell anybody else about it unless they ask me. But it would be based on the same thing I'm basing it on: his actions, what he's done in his life, his rhetoric that he spills every day.
Like what? Can I have proof?
I mean, I don't know anything right off the bat, but I would say, this invading our cities with the military.
That's racism?
No, that's not racism, but the people he's targeting is racist.
It's a letter grade, A through F. What would you give Donald Trump in his second term?
Just F. F. 10,000 Fs.
She said A.
She doesn't know any better. She's a child.
C. She's like, I want an A. All right. Well, why would you say that?
So many reasons.
So many
I
reasons.
can't get started.
A through F. What would you grade him?
Are you effing kidding me?
That's a good one. That is genuinely funny. I'm guessing it's an F.
Well, he's apparently fond of doing that to lots of people of all kind of genders.
Oh, you can't outrun me in those heels. Can you go faster? Go faster.
I don't talk to fucking fascists.
Okay, you're very brave and strong. I don't talk to effing fascists. That's okay. Look how you're dressed. I'd rather be a fascist than walk around like that.
He's targeting workers, illegal or not, and I'm not saying they should be here illegally, but he's targeting people that are working and contributing to our country. And from what I've seen, for the most part, the ones he's targeting, they're wrong. A lot of people are American citizens already, and they're just targeting because of their look, the way they talk. They might speak Spanish, whatever. I just don't think that's right. And as a military member, I certainly don't agree with the fact of putting our armed forces in our streets. That goes against everything I was taught in the military.
So what's the proof that he's racist?
Again, that is my opinion. Okay. I'm not here to prove it to you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you my opinion. You ask me a question, I'll give you my opinion.
Okay. And then I asked you a question about what's your proof.
Yeah, and
you don't have any.
Oh, I have some, but I'm not going to stand here and I've already given you two examples. Yeah. He was sued once for racial discrimination and lost.
Are people sued frivolously all the time?
No, it has nothing to do with it. You asked me a question, I answered it.
Okay.
That you asked me, what's my proof? That's one example of him being racist.
Anything more recent?
I don't know. His rhetoric every day, just watching.
What's one piece of rhetoric from him?
I don't know, because I really don't watch it. I don't really watch his speeches and everything. When I see on social media, different quotes, things like that, his past discretions.
Well, can I give you some feedback? If you actually went to ground.news/liberty, you could see stuff from Donald Trump and Republicans in general every day. Sources from the left, from the right, and from the center of what they're all reporting about a single story. So you can get different perspectives from every single side of the aisle and even in the center of the aisle. And you can even get a 40% off code when you're watching back how beautiful you look on this video right here at Liberty Hangout. Ground.news/liberty. On the screen, there will be a QR code. You can click it and get a 40% off subscription. You get all kinds of neat tools on this app where you can see a breakdown of exactly how each story is biased towards whatever side or even down the middle. And it might keep you more informed, and maybe you can learn more about Donald Trump to be able to rattle off why you think he's racist.
Yeah, maybe so.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
All right.
We're asking people if they would rate Donald Trump letter grade A through F. What would you give him?
A+.
A+, that's right, buddy. Sounds good. Just kind of like a moment of reflection. Before you go and you say this stuff and with certainty and you tell someone that Trump is doing X, Y, and Z, you might not have the full
Caught me
picture.
very off guard, and so I didn't know what to say.
Okay.
So,
do you want to redo any of what you said?
Not much, because I've only heard from what other people are saying, and I don't.
Are you okay?
You caught me really off guard.
It's okay. You don't have to cry. It's okay. It's just a question.
I'm gonna go back over again.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't mean to make her cry. It was just
It's okay. I don't like camera and I didn't realize you were recording me.
Oh,
so now I'm
this
just
is so
overwhelmed.
big. I don't know how you missed it. Pretend you're his teacher and he's in your classroom. What grade would you give him?
Is there something below F?
You're the teacher.
Yeah, like a G,
Negative
like
X.
a X. Z. Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay, all right. Why such a low grade?
He's horrible. He's a horrible human being.
Absolutely horrible human being.
Okay.
Yeah.
He cares. He cares nothing about anybody but himself and money.
Okay.
And
He does like money.
He lies to everybody and makes them think that he's interested in helping them, but he is not.
Okay. All right. What proof do you have in his second term? Hasn't even been a year yet, but you have such strong feelings. I know he had a first term too. What are some things you can point to and say, that's why I feel that way?
Just the way he treats people, the
Yeah.
comments that he makes, the things that he says, and he doesn't care. And the
Okay.
fact that he just does what he wants and he's not held accountable
Okay. What are some things that he should be held accountable for?
for invading cities in the United States of America using our army to attack our citizens.
Okay.
He should go.
Attacking young women.
Yeah.
The way he just talks about young women
Yeah.
Okay.
or women in general.
Yes.
Okay. He should be held accountable for that.
Absolutely should be.
What type of consequences should he have for?
He should have been in
sh-
jail
yeah,
for years.
He shouldn't be in the office of president for sure.
He should be in jail for how
Absolutely.
he talks about people.
No,
No.
for everything that he does.
The stealing and the
Destroying
tax
the White
evasion
House
and yeah, just doing what he
Jackie
wants.
Kennedy's Rose Garden. I mean, who does that?
He should be in jail for that.
Yeah, he should be in jail for everything that he does. I mean, he's stealing money. He's making money off the American public, and nobody's.
That's
doing
a pretty
anything
big claim. What proof do you have for that?
about it. Based on everything that you read. All the, I mean,
Yeah,
you just
just
have to
one bit
read
of
something.
Yeah, what should I read to know that he's stealing money and he should be in jail for that?
Anything on the news.
Anything.
Just pull up anything one day and you'll see all the stuff that he's doing wrong.
Okay. Because I do look at the news quite often just to stay involved.
we're
I'm
gonna
never
go.
saying.
We're gonna go.
If you have any proof, I'd love to know. We didn't pack the truth or the proof with us today. Why do people think that if you have a dialogue just off the cuff, instead of saying, I don't know too much about that, so I'm not going to comment on it, they just make these claims and they have no. You don't need to study up on your opinions. You should form them based on facts and be able to talk about it.
Hitler didn't like Jews, so he killed them all and got rid of them. That is technically what Trump is trying to do.
Trump is trying to kill the Jews?
Not the Jews. Whoa.
Okay.
The Hispanics.
Okay.
What he's doing, raiding the ICE. People are still going things about the right way, or at least trying to, and he's not allowing that.
Okay. So you think, because Hitler's intention was to murder a bunch of people,
Mm-hmm.
and you think Trump's intention is to murder
Not
Hispanics?
murder, but he wants to get rid of them. He doesn't want them here.
Okay. Do you think it might be that he doesn't want illegal immigrants here and has nothing to do with Hispanics?
He's not going about it the right way if he does.
Okay. So you said he's a dictator.
Mm-hmm.
In what ways is he a dictator?
Huh?
In what ways is he a dictator?
I just told you.
Just the immigration stuff?
That's one of them.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
I don't have time to say them all right now because
Okay.
I have to go do other things.
Okay. Can you just give me one more in like 30 seconds?
I have to go.
Because a dictator, have you seen all of the protests rising up against him?
I have.
Yeah. Dictators don't let that happen. And ICE officers that you're saying he's a dictator for, it's actually Title 8 U.S. Code 1325 that they're operating under, which is completely constitutional. Dictators don't follow the Constitution. Alrighty. That's a good man right there. You know what? Let's just walk away. He's protecting his lady. We like that. We're asking people to grade Donald Trump A through F. If you were his teacher and he was a student in your classroom, what would you give him?
Probably a hot D. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
a D.
Okay, that's more than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Why?
I don't like the government as it is. So I don't really like any politicians. So I just kind of steer clear of all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Trump's policies?
I don't really care enough.
No.
No.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't care enough. I mean, no matter what I think, it's not going to change what he's doing anyway.
Of course.
So,
Of course.
what difference is it going to make, my opinion?
What letter grade would you give him?
An F. Yes. Yeah.
Not an F minus.
Oh, we can do F minus. Is that a thing? We'll do F minus.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someone in my high school got an F minus somewhere. Why would you give him an F minus?
I mean, he hasn't fulfilled any promises. His policies are awful just for humans in general. But
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm I'm going F minus.
Okay.
I gotta catch up
Well,
with him.
you said real quick. You said no promises have been fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
He did run primarily on securing the southern border, and in 6 months there have been 0 border crossings that have ended up with an illegal alien being released into the interior of the United States. That is one promise that he did keep, and he fulfilled.
I don't really care for that policy. So
Okay. Well, you said that he kept none of his promises,
yeah,
but I
I'm
think
gonna move on.
Okay. I think Democrats are usually mad that he has kept a lot of his promises. I love it. He hasn't kept any of his promises. Then wouldn't she like him then? Because he wouldn't have done anything that he said he was going to do. Well, you look fancy. Where are you going on a Saturday morning all dressed up?
We're just going out for brunch.
I love that. All right. You guys dating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Do you accept?
Yes.
All right. We just formed a lovely relationship. Okay. She's so smitten with you. Look, she's admiring you so much. That is beautiful. Okay. Well, you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I'll leave you alone. And make sure you pay.
Yeah. Thank you for
You better.
yeah.
thank you for spreading the gospel. Thanks for spreading.
I could do a better job at it, but yeah. Well, you walked away without me even asking you any questions.
It's Sunday morning. I don't think before noon on a
It's
Sunday.
Saturday.
See? Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, most people know it's. No, I'm just kidding with you. So I mean, since we're back, if you want to elaborate on what you said,
Listen, I give Donald Trump credit. Everybody is running around talking about he's this and he's that. He's not doing a horrible job.
okay.
I'm a liberal, so I don't like his policies on immigration. I don't like how he drums up all that stuff. I give him credit for not starting no more wars.
Yeah.
That's number one. The way the first step you got to take in this country towards fixing the economy is stopping all the military spending and spending it on social programs.
Sure.
I don't like what he's doing with the SNAP benefits. I don't like but it's
Well, what is he doing with the SNAP benefits?
See, I don't know for sure. I haven't fact checked, but he's allegedly making people reapply and just starting the process all over again.
Where have you heard that?
I think it was Wall Street Journal. I could be mistaken though.
I have not heard that at all. Trump a letter grade A through F on his job so far. What would you give him?
F.
Why? That's pretty harsh.
It is. It's just, I don't know. Everything's just, everybody doesn't like him, so yeah.
I like him.
You like him?
Yeah.
Good.
They like my channel.
Good.
So why would you give him an F?
I don't know. He's just not doing great right now.
Farmers markets are usually always pretty calm, but there could always be that crazy liberal lurking on the road. That's why I always go with security everywhere I go, every time I film. If you want to keep me safe out here, you can go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. Even $5 a month helps support my security fund all the time. And so thank you guys. If you support my work, that's the best way to help me keep coming out here to produce it. What would you give them based on a job so far?
I'd probably give them, depending on, because I'm a senior.
Mm-hmm.
So they're talking about getting rid of our, money, like 30%, they're going to cut it in another couple of years. So if he comes, and there's going to be so many seniors that are going to be out of work. Or
Cutting what?
Cutting our Social Security 30%.
Mm-hmm.
We have $2.3 trillion sitting in that the baby boomers collected over the years.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about cutting it 30% because it's going to run out.
Yeah.
So if he wants to help a lot of the seniors, because there's going to be so many that are going to be homeless, that right now it's a C. I give him a C.
So you think people are going to be homeless if they cut Social Security by 30%?
The seniors.
Yeah.
Because my dad made $1,000 a month, and if they cut it 30%, that's $700.
Yeah.
They can't afford to live on $700.
Well, Social Security was never meant to survive off of. It was just a supplement to your retirement.
Well,
so
95% of the people are living on Social Security alone.
well, they shouldn't be,
I know.
because that's an abuse of the system.
Yeah. Well, so is 42 million people living on food stamps.
I agree with you there. I agree with you.
Get up and get a job.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
100% agree with you. What in the national budget was cut that you say Trump is purposely trying to weaken our defense?
Like our cuts to our education, there's our cuts to our, there's the cut. Sorry, excuse me. I was kind of put on the spot here.
When you say our defense, are you talking about military-wise and national protection?
No.
What do you mean by defense?
I'm talking to our people. I'm talking to our intelligence. I'm talking to our, obviously he cares about our defense, but I'm talking about our actual people. He's talking about our future.
Okay, well, let me know if you agree with this. I would say Trump's job at the border has actually made our defense as a country better because he has prevented cartels and gang members from coming over. In the last 6 months, there's been 0 border crossings that have resulted in an illegal alien being released back into the country. There's been no illegal aliens released into the country when under Joe Biden there were millions just let into the country and released. And so I would say when we're talking about defense and what most people would assume, I think he's doing a great job with the defense of this country.
And the illegal crackdowns on the people that are in the country that are here illegally, that are being detained illegally.
We're asking people to rate Donald Trump's job, A through F. What letter would you give him?
A.
I figured with that hat on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I
well,
watch y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'm not seeing my lower gas prices. That's what I'm a little mad about.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, my gas is kind of expensive.
Okay.
But
Okay. Has he kept his promises?
I want to say no. Not really. I mean, here and there probably, but I try not to follow politics that much because it just makes me mad. It really does. A lot of politics in general just really piss me off because, why are you deciding what's best for people when you don't even know these people?
So we're like anti-democracy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so base though, honestly.
It is.
If you could grade Donald Trump on a scale of A through F, what would you give him?
An A through F. We're being interviewed, Eric.
An F minus. What? They gave him like a B or something.
Oh no, F minus.
I'm kidding. They said no comment. I don't know what their opinion was. Why would you give him an F minus? That's pretty harsh.
Oh, look, you wear a Pope Leo shirt. Oh, I do love Pope Leo. I give him an A++.
Okay, yeah, the Pope gets an A++.
The Pope said things that is contrary to what Donald Trump has said.
Okay.
Such as if you're pro-life, you're against the death penalty. Which
I agree with that. I think that's one of the things that's wrong with Donald Trump's policies. He should be pro-life from conception to natural death,
okay,
right?
I revise it. He's not as bad as I. There's some things that are okay.
Probably like a B minus.
A B minus, okay. Where can he improve?
I don't think he should have said anything about his current active position on H-1B immigration. I think that really damaged him, at least with, probably say it damaged him with our demographic, our age group.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I definitely think our generation is more very conservative and kind of locked down on immigration. And his comments about the H-1B visa do not resonate with MAGA at all. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. It's not that I necessarily disagree with his position on H-1B, because I think there are, particularly in tech, I think there are a lot of positions that, that we're not properly qualified for. Not to say there's a lot of entry-level job statistics where it's like, okay, yeah, we need to cut back on that with how we're doing. I think it was something around the ballpark of 80% of entry-level jobs
We're taken by the HB1 visa immigrants.
And obviously, I'm in tech myself.
Okay.
So, looking at that, you just need to incentivize training. I think I just read an article recently, I think it was from 2023, about how there's just a lack of workplace training for people of our generation.
Yeah.
And I think it is much easier to just say, well, why would we decide to train when we can just have people that have, more credentials overseas?
Yeah.
You need to keep the geniuses coming in, particularly for tech. But overall, I think H-1B immigration is necessary, but I think the extent to which we're doing it is not.
What would you grade Donald Trump for his job so far?
Oh, I'm not playing these games.
Oh, you're just getting, it's like pretend you're a teacher. We're playing the game of
We're
teacher.
like, we don't like Trump.
You don't
so
like
that's
Trump?
why I think he doesn't, yeah.
No, why not?
It's okay.
But I think
Might be
people
wrong.
should have, with 42 million Americans on food stamps, some people should have to reapply. Absolutely, because there are a lot of people on
family
food
members
stamps.
who are sucking the system dry.
Yeah.
Here's my issue though, and it's not all his fault. They really did use the Justice Department to try and put him in jail so he wouldn't run for president again. They really did use the machinery of the government to try and f him over. And guess what? He won.
So they're not going into the court to renew their visa. They're coming into the court because they have an order to be there because their visa has expired.
Of their visa, either for
Yes.
renewal of that because they're working here legally, or I'm saying those people should absolutely not be detained just to reattend the court hearing so long as they haven't missed that hearing
Yeah,
date.
that's not what's happening.
It has happened too, though, but it's been a mix. I
And
think
then there's the people that are being detained, like I said, illegally or by mistake. There was a woman literally either this or last week that was basically detained racistly, by the way, because she was a Native American who essentially was detained under false pretenses because essentially they thought she was an illegal immigrant. How do you explain that?
Yeah, so are you up in arms every time someone is detained by the police because they match the description of a suspect and then they bring them in for questioning and they realize that actually this isn't the person and they get released? Have you always been against that?
It's actually yes, considering how rough they can be treated, how the...
No, I'm just talking about in principle. If someone matches the description of a suspect and they're detained by police, the police bring them in. When they realize they're not the right person, they let them go. That's completely lawful. That's what also happens with ICE agents. Because people match descriptions of suspects, or this person could have been mixed up in really crazy illegal gang activity, and that's what happened as well. But was this person released?
Okay, well, there's a difference between matching a suspect and racial profiling.
Yeah. What proof do you have for that?
What do you mean, what proof I have for that?
Yeah, I'm just asking for proof. If someone was racially profiled by ICE, I would love proof for that.
When there was a whole case about it this past week.
Okay, what was the case?
I can't remember the actual name, but it was literally you know what? Forget this. You're trying to lead this entire conversation.
I'm just asking for proof.
No, we're not.
I just asked you for more information about your claims. How am I leading anything? You're leading the whole conversation. It's all up to you. What letter would you give him?
Oh, A-. Yeah, solid. I mean, not absolutely perfect.
Right.
If I ever find a one that is perfect, I know he's lying to me somehow.
Yeah. What would you say to Donald Trump to get that to like an A+? What would he need to do better?
Honestly, not much more really he can do. I mean, kind of mouths off a bit much, which is, not gonna lie, amusing, but...
Maybe that is like a parent-teacher conference for his behavior and his mouth.
Yeah, but at the same time, I actually appreciate it because, quite frankly, I didn't start paying attention to politics till, the 90s when I was a kid, and I noticed it was always the same exact talking point every single time. And that just got really, really annoying and kind of jaded.
Well, hey, at least he doesn't forget what he's saying, and at least we can understand what he's saying, right?
Oh, that's a plus.
Yeah. What are some things he's done that's good?
Oh, okay.
He helped broker a ceasefire in Israel.
Yes.
But it remains to be seen if it will hold for a long time.
I'm not too confident in that. But that's not Trump's fault. That's their fault, I would say. That's not Trump's fault. He did a great job getting it done, but it's up to them.
But he needs to be stricter with Netanyahu, and we need to stop giving all of our money to Israel.
I thought it was MAGA first.
How is that America first?
Why are we giving
And why do
money
we-
to Argentina, and why are we bombing places if it's MAGA first? Right?
And where are we bombing?
Is
the
it Venezuelan? The Venezuelan boats?
Yeah, MAGA first and America first means not letting foreign drug cartels bring drugs to hurt American citizens. That's America first.
That is true, but there are legal ways to curtail
not
these
just
boats
randomly
from coming
bombing
to
boats.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're not randomly bombing.
How is that pro-life?
No, I'm not saying. Well, I mean, an argument could be made that they are committing violence and they are leading to the deaths of millions of Americans.
Okay, I could be
and
on
so,
the same page.
you know what I mean? What have you always wanted to say to Caitlin Bennett? I know you've dreamt of this moment.
I have dreamt of this moment, funny enough. I don't have anything to say to you. We don't agree, but I don't hate you. That's all I
don't
can
hate you
say.
either. Yeah, you guys were really fun to talk to. So thank you for the fun interaction. Have a beautiful day here, and I'll meet up with you at Warped Tour, okay?
Okay.
Pinky promise? Pinky promise?
Pinky,
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching today's content. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We have a lot of great conversations that came out of this trip. You're not going to want to miss them. Thank you.